I haven't filmed a book haul since April, apparently. It's the most ridiculous thing. So I got a lot of books to talk about. Hey guys, it's Ivy. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a book haul. I have quite the stack of books here, so I'm gonna go through them pretty quickly as usual with my book hauls, you know, because I don't like to be spoiled sometimes, always, whatever. Hi, I'm a mess. Have you met me? Okay, so anyways, yeah, I'll just jump right in, okay, with these books here. So they're all a series by Sarah Beth Durst. This is The Queen of Blood. This is, ow, my god, this is what we're doing. Okay, I'm having a day. I literally was minutes, seconds, whatever from getting the signed Folklore CD. It was in my cart, mid checkout, final step, item not available. What? Somebody was faster than me, whatever. I'm upset that that happened. Also, I go to get this like Disney necklace, handmade mask chain thing. 6 minutes in, sold out. Whatever. That's the kind of day. I'm just missing all the things, smacking myself in the face. It's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. Right? It's fine. Okay. Book 2 is The Reluctant Queen, and book 3 is Queen of Sorrow. And what I know about this is it's a fantasy series set in a forest setting, so I'm really excited about that. That's really all I know. I just know that Haley and Bookland really liked this first one, and I tend to like a lot of the same fantasy she does, so I wanted to pick this series up and check it out for myself. A lot of mistakes were happening in quarantine. Next two books are both by Neil. Excuse you. The next two books are both by Neil Gaiman. First one is Stardust, and second one is Neverwhere. And this one is about a star, and this one is about a upside down type thing, I think. I do like Neil Gaiman. I've read his younger books like Coraline, and recently I just read Fortunately Milk. That was entertaining, so I would like to pick up some of his adult stuff, and I thought these were good books to start with. Also, these covers are so amazing, and I did buy his Smoke and Mirrors as well, which is inside. I didn't grab it, but I'll talk about it because they sent me the wrong cover. They sent me like a really old, smaller mass market, but these were the like editions I was looking for, so I'm gonna try to fix that. The next book I picked up was Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel, and you might be wondering, why would you pick up a pandemic book in the middle of a pandemic? Well, because why not? Right? Why not? Everybody says good things about it, so that's why. Plus, they were buy one get one 50% off at Barnes & Noble, so I got this as well. So this is There by Tommy Orange, and this book I think is told in the perspective of like 16 characters all traveling to a powwow. So when I was little, I used to go to powwows all the time because my sister's dad, my sisters are Indians, half Indians, so growing up with his side of the family, I used to go to powwows all the time, and they're so much fun. They're so beautiful and they're so stunning, and I can't wait for my sisters to make my nephews dress up and dance, hopefully. Bella, I know you said you would, so yeah, I think this is going to be really beautiful. Just small little backstory there, I suppose. The next book I picked up was The Orpheus Obsession by Dakota Lane, and by picking up, I mean Debbie bought this for me, so we're going to buddy read it. Actually, I don't know what her plans are, but I think I might pick this one up this month because it seems to be pretty short, and I need like a light read because I'm reading a thriller right now. And by reading, I mean I haven't picked it up in like a week. I read 2 chapters last night, the first time in like a week, and it's just like it's not that it's bad, it's just like I just need something fun and entertaining. I just don't need anything like sad or dark or dreary right now. So this book is about a rock band. I think it's kind of in the same vein as Daisy Jones and the Six, but young adult, so that sounds really exciting. The next book I got was She Would Be King by Wateu Moore, and this, I believe, is magical realism, and it is about a girl who has to be the one to fix the like bonds between like these villages, I think, or she has to salvage the relationship between the settlers and the indigenous tribes. So I'm really, really excited about this one. I watched some interviews of Wateu. I believe that's how you say her name, and she just sounds like so powerful, and she sounds like she really loves writing and enjoys telling these kinds of stories, which I love magical realism, so I cannot wait to pick this one up. The next book I got is Born to Shine, and this is by Ashley LeMay. I think that's how you say her last name. I'm not too sure, but she is a self-help advocate, or yeah, self-help advocate, I would say. Yeah, okay, she's a big Instagram influencer, but she also shows business practical tools to help you shine, and she's a huge advocate for talking about mental health and stuff like that, and trauma, and just, you know, like I said, tools to help you shine. So I really enjoy following her on Instagram, and I cannot wait to pick this book up. I got The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin, and this is a adult fantasy novel set in like a Manhattan-esque type city, and yeah, that's all I know, so I'm really excited. I picked up The Damned by Renee Ahdieh. This is the sequel to The Beautiful, which is one of my favorite books I read last year. So why I haven't read this one yet is beyond me, especially because I've been watching the originals, and it's set in New Orleans, and this is set in New Orleans, and I'm just all about the New Orleans vibe right now. So maybe I'll pick... August is almost over, and I just feel like I haven't read anything, so I don't even need to lie and say, oh, maybe I'll pick it up this month, because clearly I'm not picking anything up, which is just ridiculous. Anyways, carrying on. Dear Martin by Nick Stone. Check out my Reading Rush vlog where I talk about this book along with The Do-Over, which I didn't buy this quarantine, I just had, and Red is for Remembrance. I read that and that as well. So love this book. So emotional, so powerful. I picked up The Lovely War by Julie Berry, and this is a historical fiction, magical realism, romance novel. Aphrodite spins these romance tales, and they're just so beautifully done, and they're done during the early 1900s war in London. So a historical fiction I liked. I am shocked. I did read that. Some of these books I read in my July wrap-up, which I'm putting up first. So if you want to see my full thoughts on some of them, check out that video. I'll leave it linked down below. This is another one that will be in the July wrap-up, and this is The Guest List by Lucy Foley. This is a murder mystery whodunit at a wedding through multiple perspectives in different timelines. Really good. I liked it. I got If I'm Being Honest by Emily Wibberley and Austin Siegmund Broca. This is a young adult novel about a girl who's bitchy. That's pretty much what I know. She's got a lot to learn about love, so same girl. I picked up Home Before Dark by Riley Sager, and this is a haunted mansion-esque mystery thriller novel. Love Riley's writing, so I'm really excited to get to this one. I guess we'll move back over here into the stack. Beach Read by Emily Henry. This is a romance novel about two authors who are on a retreat and decide to write in the other author's genre, and they fall in love. So there you have it. I'm starting to sweat a little bit because it's like 86 degrees today. But yeah. I picked up A Burning by Megha Dude, why do I have so much trouble with last names? I don't know. I am sorry. This is a debut novel, and it is told in their perspective of 3 characters. One who is middle class, one who is in political power, and one who is on a rise to seek fame, and all how their lives entangle. So I'm excited because there's Muslim rep in here, and it says also there's Bollywood. Seems like it's going to be a very diverse, beautiful novel, and I believe this is one of Jenna's book picks, which I definitely want to join in on Jenna's book club more. So I think that's another reason I was forced to pick that, not forced, but you know, forced to pick that one up, is because Jenna like gave it a really good review. The next 2 novels I got from my friend Sam. She surprised me with some arcs of Veronica Roth's, and this is The End and Other Beginnings, and this is a sci-fi-esque, I don't know, for some reason I can't remember exactly what this one is exactly about. Oh, I think it's short story collection. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Veronica Roth's The Chosen Ones, which I did already read this one in May maybe. I'll find the video and I'll leave that link down below. This book is about the chosen ones and how they beat their villain, but then they end up in another like alternate universe and their villain has not been beaten. So it's super crazy, super wildly entertaining. I did enjoy that one. Everything All at Once by Katrina Leno I picked up, and this is about a girl whose aunt passes away and Hi! This is a book about a girl whose aunt passes away and leaves her these letters and wants her to do the things that say in the letters. Some things can be as simple as eat a cupcake, and her aunt is extremely famous author, like imagine J.K. Rowling status, and so like everybody knows about her, and the books that she writes about are about a brother and a sister who are immortal, and you get little snippets of those stories with like every other chapter. What, you know what I'm saying, like it's a chapter and then a snippet of the story. I did read this. I loved it. I love Katrina Leno's writing, so I'm really glad I picked this one up. I picked up Ponti by Charlene Teo, and this book is set in Singapore, and it's about a 16-year-old girl. She lives in the shadow of her mother. I think her mother was this like extremely famous actress, and it's like 17 years later and like things that she struggles with. It says, a remake of the cult 70s horror film series Ponti, the very project that defined Susie's mother's short-lived film career. So I think it's going to be kind of like a cult classic type setting. Sounds really good. I also picked up The Outsider by Stephen King. I have no idea what this is about. I haven't watched the show or anything. I have a problem where I like picking up Stephen King's books even though I don't read them very quickly. So I just impulse. I have an issue. By Jimmy Carroles, I picked up The Good Demon. I can't even remember what this is about. It wasn't technically an exorcism, what they did to Claire. So that's why I picked it up. I just read that first sentence and was like, yeah, I need this in my life. Sounds like it's going to be young adult horror. I picked up by Silvia Moreno Garcia, Mexican Gothic. This is a adult horror novel set in a haunted mansion setting. Very creepy, gory, not bloody gory, but like gory, gross, intense. I have already read this. I picked up The Stranger in Her Home by Sophie Draper, and this was the book I was referring to earlier that I'm reading by not really reading. See, I'm not very far. I mean, oh, and that's like not even as far as I read. I think I'm on chapter 10 now. Because I read a chapter last time. So I'm 90 pages in. I need to get to it. I need to stop scurrying around. I think I'm watching too much TV and Vampire Diaries and originals and crap. So this is the final book on this wrap up. Burn Our Bodies Down by Rory Power. This book is a young adult horror novel, and it is about a girl who, her mother keeps secrets from her, and she wants to find those secrets out, and she ends up going to her grandmother's farm and realizing that like there's a dead body that shows up when she shows up, and it looks exactly like her, and there's like no answers as to why. So she starts investigating like into her family. I love this book. I love Rory's writing. I love how creepy she is, and so if you haven't picked it up, I suggest you do. Alright guys, that is it for this book haul. Please let me know in the comments down below any books you guys picked up recently, as I would love to hear about it and chat about it. If you haven't already yet, please hit the subscribe button down below. And as always, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. May the force be with you. Bye!